This is technically my second time trying to make a video like this, because last time I forgot to record the synth input, so I had a lot of talking with no audio. Alright, so I exchanged a couple messages with Thought Forms over on Instagram about a recent video he made, and I'll pull up my notes here. It was called 3 Pads for Ambient Music. I'll link it below. And I said I was thinking of doing this for the K2000, recreating the pads that he made on the K2000. This was actually the first synth I ever bought, and I kind of put it away and didn't use it because it's not the most user-friendly synth. I think that's pretty non-controversial to say. But I've been getting back into it recently because, well, I always liked the sound. That's why I bought it. Anyways, so I'm going to do this video on the first pad he made in that video called like a detuned saw pad, okay? So prepare for a lot of edits. If there's herky-jerky, I might go through and just take out all the ums and likes, but here we go. All right, default program. All right. There we go. We'll edit this. First thing I want to do is change the Keymap. So that's like the oscillator or the sample. And the K2000 has this number pad. I know what sample I want to use. Sawtooth. Okay. Now, the K2000, these algorithms, this always kind of spooked me when I first started using this. But it is pretty, it's pretty simple. It's just a signal path. So we have the oscillator and then something, which right now is nothing, and the amp. So let's put a low pass filter. There we go. Can barely hear anything. So let's edit this filter. It's pretty closed. Let's actually close it all the way. Okay. And I want to modify this with the mod wheel. So a trick I just learned recently on the K2000, if you hold enter and move something, there you go. It switches it automatically to mod wheel, which can make it easier than having to search around for things. Let's max out the depth on that. So now we can control the filter cutoff with our mod wheel. Okay, it's already sounding like something. All right, now let's set the second source to LFO. So all this is copied exactly from, I think I'm going the wrong way here. There's no door to my synth studio. You might be able to hear some shenanigans going around here. Okay. LFO. Here we go. LFO1. Okay, turn the depth control off. And let's set that to 100 cents. So that's a subtle opening and closing of the filter. I want to slow down the LFO just a touch. So let's put that to 0.2 instead of 2. Okay, it's almost unnoticeable. Another cool tip with the K2000 is you can just hit previous page here to go straight back to where you were. Let's actually put this on like 120. It's a little more noticeable if the filter is more closed. Okay, so next thing I want to do is set up the amp envelope. Okay, it automatically goes to natural. Let's make it unnatural. So how about 1 second attack? That's a little long. How about 3/4 of a second? There we go. Okay, and the release. Let's do this 2 seconds. Open the filter just a touch. There we go, yeah. Okay, how about a minor 11 chord? Okay, now it sounds like a pad. Okay, I want to adjust the pitch just a touch. So a tiny little detune, I'm going to put this up 8 cents. Okay, sounds exactly the same, but what we're going to do is duplicate the layer. Okay, now I have a second copy exactly. I'm on layer 2 of 2, and you can switch back with these channel bank. Easy way to go back and forth. So let's set this one to -8. Now we should get a little bit more of a spread sound. Yeah. Okay, I want to change one other thing in this second layer, which is alter the LFO speed. Let's just put this on a little bit quicker. Okay. And last but not least, well, second to last, let's name it. Naming this is kind of fun with the old school numbers. It's like sending an old text. Saw pad. I actually need to upgrade the storage system on this thing so I can save my presets. Because right now it does it by battery by default or floppy disk, and I don't have any floppy disks. Okay, saw pad, 2 layers. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Save saw pad. Yes. Save. Okay, there it is. Now let's add, this is really the last thing, effects. I like this last effect, chorus. Let's set it to 50% wet. Need to plug in a sustain pedal here. It's kind of the sweet spot. Okay. There you go. Saw pad on the K2000.